Hello, this is Valerie Aiello, and you're listening to Idea Diary. Thanks for coming back to my office and hanging out. Today I'm practicing with a new microphone to see the sound quality. Visually, I think it looks cool. So we're testing it out today. Today I wanted to talk about batching. So I think with a YouTube channel, I hear like once a week is plenty enough videos to have a consistent YouTube channel that keeps building. Obviously, there's some people that have a show every day, which sounds really fun, but also sounds really exhausting. There's some people that do twice a week, some people that do 3 times a week, some people are Monday through Friday, depending on how they have figured out how to make a YouTube profitable, I guess, and or their hobby is just really fantastic and they want to share it on YouTube and it's pretty easy for them. Obviously the easy mode, that's the new term, I guess, that everyone's making videos about right now. The new easy mode of YouTube is just to point, don't edit, and upload, which works. I think doing the live stream version of your video, just stream of consciousness, or if you know how to write a script and just perform that in a live stream type of way. Whatever it is you decide to do. I feel like there is an easy mode of YouTube. 1 video a day does not seem overwhelming unless you're like killing yourself making it like a super cool vlog that is edited so amazing that after you're done editing 1 video, you want to die. It depends on your talent and what you want to do. There's different ways to make YouTube easy. However, I'm trying to get into a batching mode. My schedule, I think I want to film 2 days a week, and I want to squeeze in 2 videos per day, so 4 videos a week, 3 to 4. And that YouTube video also is a podcast, so I put the video, audio and video onto Spotify for podcasts, or Spotify for podcasters, and that goes to the Apple, that goes to Amazon, that goes to all the platforms that I want my podcast to go on, and that also obviously goes on Spotify, and it just kind of, they're the aggregate. They host it, but it's posted at many places. So I think podcasting is like the easiest way to get information out, and it sounds professional no matter how bad your podcast is. So when I'm making my YouTube video, I'm just repurposing that as a podcast. It's kind of all the same work, and it's just where you post your video is kind of the difference. When it comes to batching, so Alex Hermosi, there was a video a while back, and I just happened to make a note, and I saw the note, and that is why I'm doing this topic today. He said he does 50 shorts a month, and he shoots that in 1 day. He has 10 different t-shirts, and he just spends the day, and he films all his shorts ideas, and I guess those shorts go everywhere for him. However his brain works, it's really easy for him to plan his 50 shorts, and he shoots, and someone probably goes and edits them out for him for all the platforms. He will take 1 day and shoot 4 to 8 YouTube videos. He does more than that, but that was just kind of a number that I thought was interesting. I think it's very doable, especially when people think they don't have time for kind of taking this social media content creation seriously. They think it's like a lot of work every day, and you definitely can squeeze it all into 1 day and have a ton of content for the entire month. I feel like I could do that, but I'd rather be more in a groove of weekly doing my shooting, my editing, my uploading, my creation. Just hopefully that's part of my routine for the rest of my life. And I'm not so busy that I can't spend every week doing a little bit of it. Even if it's like, I don't know, let's say it takes me 4 hours a week to create 4 shows and upload it and do the things. Maybe it's 8 hours a week. I can squeeze that in. Plus, you can squeeze it in to any time that you have available to create content. There isn't like a punch the clock 9 to 5 situation. So, I don't know. I kind of wanted to spend 4 to 8 hours a week making content, kind of archiving what I'm doing, I'm calling it business lifestyle podcast, business lifestyle genre. But that's because I'm still finding my voice and trying to figure out, what do people care about? How can I bring value? At this moment, it's just really getting into a groove, I guess. So when I think of all the platforms that you can create content and repurpose for all of them, X is not going to be for me, because I feel like on X, you have to already be famous in some way for people to care about what you're posting about. And it definitely feels like you're on a desert island if you're not famous. And I don't like going there. I don't really care that much about it. I guess it's just not for me. So I'm not like really jazzed to put stuff there. I think you can put your whole entire show up there, like a full 10-minute, 1 hour, 3 hour show you can put on X. So it's a little bit like creeping into the YouTube realm, but it just seems so hard to build the audience when you don't have any fame whatsoever. So I'm not really worried about it. So YouTube, I love. I feel like if one person watches the video, that makes me happy. So, and I'm not trying to like be YouTube famous. I don't care about being like successful on YouTube and having the best thumbnails and the best titles and all the tips and tricks that people give to have a really successful YouTube channel. I mean, it would be really cool to have one, but I'm also not going to freak out if that never happens for me. I'm just going to keep building what I think is cool and trying to do it. So I feel like the YouTube/podcast realm is what I'm trying to do, and 1 to 4 shows a week I think is going to be my sweet spot. I would love to be like consistent and be one of those people that says I upload every day at 10 a.m. on Sunday, so people can count on that, but I'm just not there yet. I don't know if I'll ever be there, but I wish I could be like that. It's not going to happen for me just yet. But the YouTube podcast thing, I feel like I'm locked and loaded, and now it's just about getting better, trying to figure out the content. Now I'm just on the stage of trying to create content that's entertaining and working towards that. Thank you for sticking around. If you do, check out my stuff. The next thing I'm really focusing on is TikTok, because I do really like TikTok. I like the platform. I like the variety. I like all the different people and the different topics. I think it's super cool. However, TikTok does feel like a different voice rather than when right now there's a camera in front of me and I'm talking to myself and hopefully someone behind the camera. I feel like the TikTok voice is different than pre-planned, pre-production content. I feel like you really need to talk directly into the phone. I've heard, I don't know if it's true, someone tell me please. I've heard that you need 30 to 50 videos a week of TikToks to start gaining any traction. So if that's making a TikTok a day, that seems very doable, especially since there are no time limit rules. You can make a 5-second TikTok if you wanted to, if that was valuable in some way. However, I don't feel like pointing the phone camera into my face and talking. Or most days I feel like what I'm doing is really boring. So I don't really have a groove when it comes to figuring out how do you batch TikToks when each TikTok needs to be like really one-on-one and really just yourself talking. I know a lot of people will have working videos in their draft folders, but I haven't gotten to that point to be able to batch TikToks. With TikTok, it seems really fun to make it and edit it and post it. That's like the fun part. So batching, I can't figure out how to get into that system. With YouTube podcast batching, if I'm consistently filming 1 to 4 a week, then there's always kind of like something in the queue that I can stop and edit and post. So that feels like a really good batching schedule for me. I mean, you could batch the entire YouTube year and make 52 videos in a week and pre-post them to post on certain dates, and you're done. You don't have to think about it anymore, except to maybe go and check out the comments and respond to things. Having 1 to 4 videos kind of in the can, ready to edit as I have time to edit and upload, seems pretty good for me. But the TikTok thing, I don't know. I've got to figure out a system, and I'm still also testing out different TikTok ideas because I really don't know what people care about yet. So everything's kind of an experiment. I know the things that I like, that just might be fun or relaxing or something cool to know about me, but I don't know if that's entertaining at all. So I'm just kind of working it all out. So this week I'm really starting to focus on the batching schedule of a TikTok page and how can I make it streamlined for myself and just get in a groove. And I feel like those are good platforms for me. Now, the platforms that I don't really like right now, I feel weird posting on Instagram. I know that's a me thing because I know a lot of people still enjoy Instagram and a lot of people are profitable using Instagram. I do get the ads for concerts, and it is helpful to know that Interpol is coming to your town or something like that. I do like that, but pretty much Instagram is just like a dog and cat magazine for me. It's just like cute animals. And then I'm sending the cute animals to my friend that also likes cute animals. And other than that, I'm not really taking in any other content there. And I might say a friend or two's stuff, but the algorithm has kind of taken away the ability to see anyone's, if they have a show coming up, or sometimes you see like somebody it's going on vacation, but that's very rare these days too. But you're really not seeing your own friend's stuff until days later. I guess the algorithm will sneak it in, but it's just, there's just something that is off and it feels weird. I can't really explain why, but I really don't want to post there very much besides like very minimal bulletin type of information. And I don't really always have something going on. It's not super exciting. I'm just kind of building. Instagram is feeling weird. And Facebook, I have zero happiness even thinking about posting anything there. It's like totally void of joy. I don't know what it is. Maybe that'll change. But both of those platforms, I'm just really not motivated to try to make specialized content that's packaged differently. I don't know. It is not my current jam. And LinkedIn, I would love for LinkedIn to be a place that I post and a place that one person might care about something, but it just seems like crickets over there. I don't know what wall you have to break through to be interesting on LinkedIn, because I love businessy stuff and they have all the same tools where you can post videos, you can post all kinds of stuff, you can post blogs, you can post a million different ways of doing things, and all the things that I've tried, I just have zero traction. It kind of feels like I'm spamming the platform. I feel like maybe other people might feel that way, but it's not happening for me on LinkedIn. So if anyone has tips, please let me know how to make LinkedIn super fun, awesome place to create and post content, because I don't know how to break that wall. Anyways, I guess that is it for today, and thanks for hanging out. Bye.